Hello, hello, I'm back. Playing the Hades. I have 8 wins. We're going for 10. That is the goal today. I'm feeling pretty confident. 26 escapes attempted.
Hey, room. I'm back.
8 wins. That feels pretty good. I think we just jump right in. I can't recall what they're asking me to use next, or I guess what they're incentivizing me to use next. Oh, it's the bow, of course. I could use the bow. I want to check out the heat real quick, because I have one with the bow twice now. So they want me to use 2 heat on the bow. You know what? Instead of doing that, let's use the shield, because I don't have a win with the shield yet. Indeed. So we can just get a little bit of warm-up, make an easy win, potentially. And I have been trying to use all these unused keepsakes. What would go well with the shield? I honestly don't know. I haven't used any of these Olympian keepsakes at all. You know what? Let's go with a Demeter start. Just because I like having the opportunity to get an early curse and potentially set us up for a break build. It seems like a thing. I've used all of the keepsakes in the top row except for the Harpy Feather Duster. I'm just trying to use them all once so I can use the faded or complete the faded list. But yeah, let's try winning with the shield for once. I don't like totally dislike the shield, but it's probably in the bottom 3 weapons,
has flooded once again
in my opinion.
Not quite
For me.
the life experience promised to the dead residing there now, is it, boy?
You're talking about Asphodel? Man, we're way beyond that. I do feel like I sort of,
Real afterlife experience.
Alright, so they do just immediately give you the boon. I don't know if that's actually the case, or what.
After my daughter Corey disappeared, I left this mountaintop. Wandered the earth in search. Or not, of course. It was a necessary journey, I suppose. May yours fare better.
Another benefit of choosing Demeter as our initial god is we can get some more lore about Kore, also known as Persephone, which is Zagreus's mother, which makes Demeter Zagreus's grandmother. Interesting. Probably take the epic frost strike. Get some more attack damage. I also noticed there's a fishing pool. Oh, I have to go fight. Fine, I guess. I guess I will go kill the dudes.
What lurks in the river Styx?
I've never seen a fishing hole here before. Just a little casual way to start the run. A moment of silence.
Think I got one. What do you know, a hellfish?
And then we move onwards. So I want to try to win these in a decent speed. I'm not going to rush myself, but I do have things to do later, so I need to make sure this stream doesn't go too long, which I am glad that I only need 2 more wins. I guess I could have re-rolled that key right away.
Come.
Not much, it's not really a hard out, but I do need to be done by 4. But I don't expect this run to, or this stream to be 3 hours long anyway. I am content to just, I'm hopefully going to be content to just win 2 runs and call it a stream. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Gotta say, my muscle memory on this shield's actually proving to be pretty decent. I am using the bull rush seemingly pretty effectively.
Gemstones.
Love to see Athena. She's definitely grown on my tier list of preferred gods/goddesses to see. activating traps and narrowly dodging the bullets out of the Chimera statues there.
Something that I've wished to tell you, Zagreus. There is no shame in your upbringing. Many of us on Olympus, we likewise were born and raised under the strangest circumstances. Someday I'll have to tell you about mine.
Yeah, a lot of the origins of the gods are rather interesting, to say the least. We definitely take Divine Dash here. It's probably one of my preferred dash skills to get. And I guess we continue taking gemstones. I guess I could also reroll, but you know. That seemed pretty good. Another Athena room. Happy to see that. Not happy to see this enemy. Though I am getting better at fighting it. Okay, he says as he gets hit. I do think I have internalized its pattern a little bit more. It does like 2 or 3. Okay, he says as he gets hit. It does like 2 or 3 ranged volleys at you. Seemingly 3, and then it comes up for a stealth attack right behind you, and it hits me every time.
In the name of Hades.
Specialist Stronger can deflect. We could also just get the Blinding Flash right away. Let's just go with the Specialist Stronger can deflect. If we can get some good special synergies going, that'll be nice. We definitely take the Nectar now, because Nectars gives us palms. That said, getting a little bit of HP from the darkness would be nice, but emphasis on a little. You only get 5.
You're nothing.
5 max HP when you take a darkness room reward, but if you take a nectar room reward, you get a full palm, is my understanding, which is kind of crazy because that's basically a free room reward, as kind of mentioned. I guess you can't choose what it is though.
Nectar also amplified one of my boons.
Okay, so that there is a bit of a downside to it. It's not necessarily a full palm, it's a palm slice. But still, that's actually huge, especially because it upgraded our Divine Flourish, which was already pretty good. Free gemage. Gimme them stones. We have quite a lot now. Don't necessarily need the money. Let's reroll this. Let's see how this goes. Hey, that was a huge reroll, in my opinion. I didn't expect the money to turn into an HP container. I thought it would change into darkness or gemstones.
Whether alive or dead.
Come on then.
I still don't expect them to turn into boons. The currency rewards. We haven't had one of these survival rooms in a little bit. I'm glad none of these enemies are armored, because we're going to get a lot of money out of this. I don't even know what hit me there. Like some sort of, oh, it was the trap. Because I didn't know what sent those projectiles out. I deflected that orb back to the witch. Man, I actually got more money potentially out of this room than I would have if I just took the room reward. That was crazy.
Well, that's better.
Oh, this is a tough choice, man. More HP, chaos, or a shop. What floor are we on? I always call it a floor. It's chamber. It's a room. What room are we on? Man. This is actually really tough. Like, the money's not going anywhere. We don't need to necessarily spend it immediately. Let's go for chaos.
Might as well. Oof.
Oof, he says. We have so much nectar. Let's give one to chaos.
Master Chaos, forebear of the gods. It is an honor to have met you. Please accept this gift.
Seldom do mortals or immortals think of making offerings to me. As I do not expect such token gestures, I am very much amused, and I accept. Have you grown trusting yet of the Olympians for all their generosity? Perhaps you ought to let them know the truth about your journey's goal. They are vain, and think that it is them you seek.
I'll never get out of here if not for their help, but I can't let them know about Mother. She wants to remain hidden from them.
A difficult position to be in, son of Hades. The Olympians may not appreciate being misled, but you can trust that I shall keep your secret. I wish to see how your predicament plays out.
So we do need these fated choices. Enshrouded Soul or Roiling Ambush. I think 70 max HP, we just have to take Enshrouded Soul. It's an epic reward, right?
Chaos flows through me.
We can no longer see the rewards here, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. I got stopped by the ledge there.
Useless.
I am clearing these rooms rather quickly, I have to say. Probably don't want to spend too much money. So I'll just buy that.
For that.
HP is nice, but I feel it's a little unnecessary this early in the game. I am confident enough in my skills. Oh, we have another Chaos Gate up ahead. Maybe I should have taken that HP.
The power of the gods.
17%. This is also some math. That's 16%. I am using my Divine Flourish a lot. I'm also charging in a lot too, though. Let's go with the Divine Flourish. I like upgrading the special. Oh, it's not a Chaos Gate. It's an Erebus Gate. Quite a stark difference there. Left is right, right? Hey, left was right. During your dash, your special is faster. Deals 200% damage. This is tricky. I want to try the dashing flight, not just because it's a fated choice, but that is some motivation for it. We did just upgrade our special, so I wonder if that means that I can throw it then dash, or I can dash then throw it. It said during your dash.
I bet to
Either way, it's actually not going to help all that much, probably. It's probably just going to be like maybe 25% of my attacks.
I heard that you escaped. Then what are you still doing here? Forget something along the way.
I forgot about you.
You know, I think I'd rather fight you to the death again than try to answer either of those questions right now.
I don't know what you're up to, Zagreus, but I guess it doesn't matter either way. All that matters is you're not getting past me.
Maybe I should also use my cast for the first time. Oh, I dashed back into her thing. It does seem like the cast has a bit of like auto aim on it. I'm not sure if I ever really realized that.
You need to back up now.
No, you don't. You're not going to win even with the backup. I am just running into her attack over and over. Not the best. Getting the deflect for that attack where she sends out a bunch of bullets is really nice. Simplifies things quite a bit. I still got hit by it, but it simplified things.
Nice.
Again, that darkness reward is actually A little bit less than I expected. I guess because I'm not using the weapon they suggested.
Chaos has a new effect.
Oh, I finally got my HP upgrade.
How many times?
As many times as it takes.
My keepsakes.
So, with that in mind, I chose Demeter to try to get a chill effect, which we now have. We probably want to try to get either a weak effect or hangover. What do our skills look like? We need a new cast. Crush shot might be okay. It's actually a little tricky trying to decide here. Let's go with Dionysus. Seems like it might be okay.
Might help.
Don't need any of those. Probably don't need to sell any of that.
I'll just go on up.
Onwards. 20 minutes to get through the first floor. Well, 15-ish, I guess. I'm looking at the stream time counter.
Made it to Asphodel.
And I have like a 5-minute setup process that I do. Did you hear that? I think my upstairs neighbor made a loud noise. Alright.
Worthless.
I accidentally triggered that trap and it killed the enemy the moment it spawned. That's nice. Could use some more attack damage. Right now the attack is only useful because it gives them a chill. And even then, I wouldn't say that's necessarily useful. How many have we given to Hermes? We'll give him a little bit. I'll give him another nectar here.
Ever since we met, Lord Hermes, life here in the underworld has been much faster paced, and I am ever grateful. This is for you.
Hey boss, I appreciate the tip, but just as a reminder, all my services are paid in full already. No need for special thanks. Though, cheers. Afraid that Dionysus couldn't be here for you, boss. Though punctuality has never been one of his stronger suits.
That's actually really funny that he mentioned that, because I took his keepsake. Greatest reflex. You can dash 3 more times in a row. That's kind of absurd. Holy. We already have 205 max HP because of our chaos spoon. So let's go for Dionysus. Usually I do not pass up the HP containers, but it is getting to the point where not to say I'm particularly really skilled at this, but HP is one of those things you want when you are dying a lot. You're bad at the game, I'll say. Maybe I could have phrased that better. But now, I am not dying. In fact, my last run, I didn't die at all. And you could argue, because I like to stack HP, that would be the reason. But basically what I'm saying is I have enough HP for the moment. I think we'll be okay.
That's something.
There is something. Let's give him another drink. We're kind of rolling in the nectar right now.
Dionysus, mate. You have made the mood down here materially less miserable, and I am much obliged.
What, is that from me? Why, Zach, I mean, you really shouldn't have. You know I can't get enough of this stuff, right?
He's a bit of a tippler.
Man, oh man, Zach, someday you will be the guest of honor at the biggest feast that you have ever seen. Though I know you've got your hands full for the time, so first things first.
Actually, was kind of hoping we would get Dionysus' aid. I don't know if this is going to be the best choice we could take, but it is a source of a curse. And you know how I feel about that by now, I would hope. Trippy Shot is also pretty good. The only downside is it's kind of hard to use compared to the other casts. We could take some currency here or go down to Chaos. We definitely go down to Chaos. They were so helpful with the last boon that they gave us. Let's try it again.
In the name of Hades.
What floor is this? Chamber 19. This is kind of tough. I don't need the currency, which is why I just passed it up, right? Each time you attack, you get hit for 4 damage. Afterwards, your special deals 59%. This is gonna be tricky, but I think we can deal with this. Let's go for Aphrodite here. Crush Shot might be okay here. Normally I don't necessarily like to take Crush Shot. Accidentally set off a bomb there. Yeah, this is gonna be real rough, honestly. I am not dealing enough damage with my special to make these rooms go very cleanly without using my attack button. It is gonna work, but it's gonna be a little rough.
I should have done it.
It did work. 3 more rooms. Do we give her a gift as well? Continue. Oh, okay. Again, it looked like there was only 5 hearts, but I have a feeling there's 10 hearts for everybody.
Dear Aphrodite, the incomparable beauty of Olympus is less difficult to fathom having already met you. I'm so grateful to have earned your favor.
He's got a way with words.
My, but don't you come on rather strong there, little god lady.
I do.
Though I can take much more of your affections, you shall see.
No comment. No comment.
I love to have these unexpected little run-ins with you, love. You are just so spontaneous, and I have a liking for that sort of thing.
This is tough. All these feel pretty good. Mostly the Life Affirmation feels good because it's a faded choice. And it's early in the run. Crush Shot is nice. Gives weak. It's another curse. Dying Lament. Same reasoning. Gives weak. Both of these are helping with our current predicament, you know? I'm going to take Crush Shot. Just because that feels a little more reliable. And again, it's going to give us our break, our second source of curse that we need for our break. To give us a little bit of break. That said, we cannot use our first source of curse, being our attack right now, so... And then our other source of curse is our call, which is not reliable either. But the Crush Shot is actually helping a lot to get us through this chaos predicament once again that we found ourselves in.
Thank you.
Gemstone or key or darkness. We have so many gemstones I don't even care about it. Darkness gives us HP. And we still have so much money. Gemstones gives money, so darkness it is. Maybe one day we'll find a shop. Is this the... No, it's not. I thought this might be the witch room for a second, and I would have been very upset. Deflect is also helping out, which is nice.
Not yet.
Nice. Hermes or shop. We take a shop here. Hermes isn't really
Moving on.
doing too much for us at the moment. Ooh, another fishing hole. Don't mind if I do.
Got a bite. It's a crustacean.
Yummy, yummy. Let's upgrade with the palm slice first.
Tart and tasty.
And hey, that's pretty good. I was looking for it to upgrade that attack.
I can use this.
Do I finally take Death Defiance? No. I think we take Proud Bearing. One day I'll take Stubborn Roots. Probably not. Proud Bearing, it just seems like the play. I really hope this is the boss, isn't it? Up ahead. Oh, this is gonna be kind of scary. So we take the HP here as well. Considering we're still cursed by chaos, we cannot attack. This is gonna be a rough room. But hey, this boss is usually pretty easy, so
Bone Hydra, you're back. How wonderful.
let's hope that'll be the case.
I can't.
The one benefit of our shield being the attack we can use is it will hit multiple heads. If not right now, then later. Just missing with my crush shot. I need these casts back. I don't know where my third is. Oh, it's on the boss. Okay. I'm gonna use the hangover again here just to get it through. Maybe I should have saved it for the phase, but it's probably okay. I have no idea where my orbs are again. I guess they're over there in the lava.
I can't. I'm empty.
Swapped over to the full HP enemies just so I could get the hangover damage a little more effective potentially. And then here we are.
Not now.
I was gonna say I don't know where my last orb was yet again. That crush shot was a huge grab. I didn't consider that it would help versus the boss versus the other one, and it definitely did.
Chaos Bone switched to a new effect.
So we finally got our attack up. Benefit from chaos, which is nice.
The Hydra felt you again, did it?
So now the question is, which of these godly keepsakes are we taking next? We have used, maybe we'll just keep going down the list and get some crit chance going. Because I've used all of them except for this on the top row. Yeah, we'll just go to Artemis. Not even gonna look at the blood pool.
Fine day or whenever to get me out of here.
Another hammer. We have so much money, we unquestionably take that. We can finally press the attack button again, which will give us break opportunity very easily. But we need to attack and we need to cast on each enemy to get my break.
You want to die again? Stay dead. You had it coming.
Seemingly got through that room without getting hit. The power rush is interesting. After blocking, gain 20% damage and move speed is also kind of interesting. Pulverizing blow. Attack hits twice. That'll increase the chill on an enemy. And I don't like knockback anyway. So I think we take that.
Nice and steady.
Go for the Palm of Power here for sure. Another quick and easy room, quick and painless even. 12%, 6 damage, 10 extra percent on Proud Bearing. Probably Proud Bearing? It's not gonna like make or break the run. But 12% on special is starting to be some diminishing returns. Get some gemstones from the trove.
My coffers are not yours for pillaging.
Not yet.
Alright, that time we took some damage.
Disappointing for these so-called champions.
Lots of gemstones. HP container or Artemis and Demeter boons. This is a tougher choice because the HP is not negligible. Let's go with the double boon. This is like a risk-reward type situation right here. And like I said, I'm feeling confident with these runs lately, so let's get myself killed. Never snub Athena is what I've learned.
I thank you, cousin.
I guess Brilliant Riposte here. Deathless Stand's useless. I don't plan on dying. Sure Footing is not good.
I am accustomed to such disrespect from all those blasted mortals, Zagreus. But you...
I'm sorry, Grandma. I know you understand. Also, I don't think I've ever upset Demeter. I kind of want to see. Oh yeah, of course. It's just little blizzards.
I'm empty.
And by little, I mean blizzards that get bigger.
Easy.
So you survived a little winter's chill, didn't you there? Be careful, though. Next season could be worse.
I hope not.
Winter, that's when it's cold or something, right?
That's kind of funny. Applying 10 stacks of chill causes a blast, clearing the effect. Is interesting. Ravenous Will, also pretty good. It's only a common boon, though. This might be the time I take Nourished Soul, because I need some HP. I'm kind of bleeding. So we'll take it. And we finally got our Artemis boon upcoming, so take that. Oh, hello, Asterius.
Well, Short One, it seems I must attempt to maim you here so that the king and I might finally stop you at the gates.
Has that ever worked before?
You know, you hurt me with this Short One business almost as much as with that axe. Why isn't Theseus Short One? We're the same height.
No, the king is greater. He is the greatest king of Athens. What are you? A willful son of a fickle god. I am beneath your father's notice, and you are beneath the king's. Now fight me.
Fine, I guess. Dionysus' boon is definitely one you just use on cooldown. There's almost no reason to let it stack up. Actually, I kind of want to read what it says in regards to that. I dodged into where he was going. I should not have used it on cooldown there. Should have considered that he was going to phase, but it's fine. My damage output isn't absurd, but it's okay. It does maybe feel like that the shield is one of the least damaging. That might not necessarily be true, but it kind of feels like it. Also, I totally forgot what aspect of the shield I grabbed. Oh, after your bull rush, your next special throws multiple shields. I gotta keep that in mind because I'm not using that at all. I totally haven't used bull rush since the first floor. And yeah, this just increases the duration out of max gauge, so that's not even all that good.
You've become a right accomplished vermin hunter, Zagreus. Maybe you'll get to use those skills against worthier creatures soon enough.
Your foes take damage when your cast inside them is dislodged. That's interesting. I usually like pressure points, but I'm going to take this because it's a fated choice. And also because I do be using my casts a lot. And hey, that might have been the last boon I needed from Artemis, it seems. So we'll get a little bit of reward out of that. Saved up my Dionysus boon for literally no reason.
Good enough to eat.
54 damage on cast shot, or 7% encounter or god gauge fill. Let's just go cast shot. I feel like I'm mixing up my words already. This is the start of the stream. I shouldn't be doing this. We definitely need to go visit Charon.
Pleasure doing business.
Let's just take different league. Reduce damage from foes. Not amazing, but
strength and beauty.
Good enough.
The power of the gods.
$40 extra damage on the exit wounds versus like 38 damage on crush shot. I think we just take the crush shot because that's guaranteed damage. Exit wounds is not necessarily guaranteed. And then I think this is the first time we're gonna go visit Patroclus in quite a while. Again, I don't know who he's talking about. I'm not familiar with his legend in the real-life mythos.
I was unkind last time, stranger. Forgive my indiscretions there, or don't, but I wished to apologize.
Yeah, that's why I haven't seen you in a while, is because you were rude. That's the reason.
Though, if there's something I could do to help, you'd tell me, wouldn't you?
You have no power to release me from this coil, I'm afraid. So just go on about your business and leave me to mine.
Right, the second option is heals. So he gives you Death Defiance, heals. It's all Death Defiance, that's crazy. Or attack damage. So none of these are particularly, I mean, this one's obviously awesome, but I don't die very often, very early, so we'll take the attack power.
Then very well.
And take HP over money, because again, we still have quite a bit of cash, even after going to visit Charon.
I have returned.
You have.
Can't stay long, so how about we get this business over with?
It's good to see you too.
Can you deal death faster than I?
Let's find out.
Just gonna ignore that dude up there. They really do send a lot of dudes at you in these fights. I guess it makes sense.
You're welcome.
Another heart? Will you give me your heart?
Save some for me next time.
He did. Thank you. What's in the trove? Shadow. We'll take that.
You truly are an idiot, aren't you?
Got explosive chariots that are armored. Kind of scary. Not really. Not at all, in fact.
I need to look for better help.
That was really fast.
Cheers, Father.
Athena or Karen. I think this time we go Karen. Just want to see if we can get some more money. Looking like no. That's fine. The only thing I would want from Athena would be her call over Dionysus's.
Just what I need.
I think this time we take pressure point.
On the prowl.
I was hoping to upgrade pressure point right here. That'd be nice, but it's fine. 6 damage on the aid, 40 damage on exit wounds, or 7% on proud bearing. These are all pretty middling. Probably take Dionysus aid just to make it a little more worth it. And then we go murder these fools.
You again?
Yes, it's me.
Dare you clash against the champion of Elysium and his most trusted friend?
It's nice when they're stacked up like that. I already phased both of them, in fact. That's crazy. It does really feel like Theseus has less HP than the Minotaur does. Okay, I gotta say, I was like saying I'm not sure how my damage output is, but it definitely feels like it's good. Dionysus' aid probably helped a lot there. I mean, what is like 24 damage per tick every 0.5 seconds for 1.5 second, and I think it stacks up. So yeah, that adds up real fast. I don't even want to do the math. That's how fast it adds up. That might have been the fastest fight that I had versus those two. That is one of the tougher fights, but if you actually have some good AoE damage, they go down pretty quickly. Trying to decide what I actually want here. Could just go with Ares. Broken urns have a 3% chance to contain HP. Honestly, let's just do this, and then it'll encourage me to clear all the rooms faster. And then I don't have to think about that ever again. Or not encourage me to clear the rooms faster, but it'll encourage me to clear all the rooms and I'll get some HP back, so. But I'm not really concerned about my HP levels anymore, I'll admit. A lot of free money there, that was nice. Check what's on stock. We got a diamond. I might want to save up for that.
Satyr tunnels.
We'll start with the money in the palm, probably.
Hi.
Gotta remember to at least open the fight with a bull rush. Because otherwise this aspect that I chose is actually kind of useless. And by kinda, I mean like literally useless, because it does nothing otherwise. Easy room. This might be one of the fastest runs I'm gonna have, period. I'm gonna delay myself by going down all these tunnels. I also gotta remember I can use Dionysus right away, which is gonna increase my the speed of room clearing even more so.
One of their disgusting layers, huh?
I think I deflected like all of those bombs that it spit. Poisoned again. It's okay. He's looking for some more pots to break for some potential HP. I think we're definitely gonna have enough money, but I guess we did just take the money route, so that would explain why I feel pretty rich. Remember, always start the fight with the Dionysus call. Got a little bit of HP back there. Oh, we're here already. That's unfortunate.
Gods grant me strength.
I think we take pressure points here. Yes, sir.
Better blessing. Phew. Could check the other passageways before.
Probably still gonna try for that diamond, but I wouldn't be surprised if we don't get it. I guess I could also sell a boon here. I wonder if there's going to be a decent boon worth selling that I don't necessarily need.
Let's think about this.
These are all like helping the run a lot. I don't want to do it. Like, it's 1 in 20 crit chance, but that's still good enough. I could also sell Proud Bearing because it's gonna run out of use soon. Like, this doesn't help versus Hades, really. It just gives us an extra burst at the start of the fight. But it is helping for these rooms. How much does this sell for? Only 100. There might be another blood pool coming up, so... And there's still a chance we'll get the diamond even without selling anything, so...
Not yet.
Stop poisoning me! Oh, the room's not over. I really don't like fighting these rats. Just dodging poison pools while I'm like pressing all the buttons is not the most interesting. It's too much to keep track of. Oh, I guess the other satyr died to poison damage or something. I was spamming right bumper to try to cure my poison. Hey, we got some HP back. That's actually what I was hoping for. Again, that's extending how much I can do these rooms. Doesn't matter what order we do this in, I think. Gotta remember to just use the Dionysus thing. More money is nice.
What's for sale?
None of those are intriguing. I want to save for the diamond. We're gonna be close.
I'm empty. Olympus,
Oh, there's some food over there too. Hangover effects make foes move slower. Calculated risk. Your foes' ranged attack projectiles are slower. 50% slower. I'm intrigued. Let's say calculated risk. It's not going to be make or break on anything.
Had quite enough here.
In fact, I'm thinking of how many projectiles are even around, but it might help us get some more deflects in.
Maybe this way.
Like Hades cast moving slower, I guess, is okay. It's one of those situations where I'm taking it because it's harder to get those duo boons than anything else. And I think the other one was called Numbing Sensation. I imagine that can appear as long as you have any other hangover effect. I really like how there are boons that don't appear until you have certain qualifications. It does kind of limit how often you see some of them. But it makes sense, because then it means you don't get useless boons early. Almost at the $1,000 mark. Almost. It's gonna be a little tight. I'm actually unsure if we'll be able to do it. 2 golden pots there is really nice though. We need $35 more. This is the last room. Usually this room has a lot of enemies in it though. I'm on the lookout for golden pots, unfortunately, not happening. Can you give me $4? Oh.
Olympus, I accept this message.
The snowburst is nice because I am in melee range when I cast. The decay is okay. Is it finally time that I take the stubborn roots? Just cuz my HP is kind of low. There's no chance that I'm gonna die 3 times to Hades, but if I do, then I'll take that, just so I never have to consider it again, or at least I don't have to consider it too hard. You know when you need stubborn roots, and I feel like I don't for most of these runs. Alright, so we could just splurge and buy a bunch of things, or we could just buy the diamond. How many diamonds do I have? Literally 0. I feel like diamonds are real hard to come by, so I think I'm gonna do it.
Thank you, mate.
We're a little hurt, even with our keepsake giving us a little stream of HP. So I don't think I'm gonna get through this without dying, unlike the last run. The last run was crazy. I felt so powerful. Right now I just feel kinda powerful, you know?
I'm here, Father. Come on.
It grew distinctly colder just as you arrived. So Demeter has been in contact with you then. That witch. Tell me how much she knows.
Talking about his mother-in-law, I guess. I mean, do they get married, him and Persephone? Also, it's interesting because I chose Demeter at the start of the run for my keepsake, so I wonder if that is the reason why he's speaking of her now.
She lost a daughter, who's my mother, but Demeter thinks I'm Nyx's son, and... What have you done, Father? This everlasting winter, it's her doing, isn't it? Freezing mortals to death. Why don't you stop this?
Because Hades wants more souls.
The two of you know nothing then, it seems. Keep it that way, especially with her, lest you risk everything, you understand? The consequences would be far worse than a foul stretch of weather. But enough talk now.
Have at you. Good dodge there.
Why don't you let your wretches rest in peace? Can't do that.
This seems like a pretty good roll of enemies. Armored louts are kind of annoying, but they come with the skulls, which are not, so that's okay. Again, just use the hangover on cooldown, though that proved to be a bad idea there. I forgot I have 5 dashes. I should never get hit by his AoE, is kind of what I'm getting at there. Unfortunately, a bit of a waste. I should have waited for the phase to use the call. I was just about to say, I think I can get through this phase without dying, and then there I go. Okay, remember, he does a big blast AoE at the start of this phase. I always forget.
Blast you. Come on. I have something for you.
Not now.
You test my patience.
Oh, stuck.
Oh, I died to the pot. That's fine.
No squirming out of this.
Yeah, you're the one who's going to be trying to squirm out of it. You're already dead. He just doesn't know it yet. Alright, that was closer than it needed to be. I was spamming many buttons.
The world you seek out there. It It's even crueler than the one you know. See you at home.
See ya, Pops.
In my father's name.
Honestly, this might be like the weakest win I've ever had. It was pretty quick though. Current streak, 6 wins in a row. Can we get the 7th? That's the goal. Can I go fishing? I want to go fishing. I wonder if you can fish in that arena after Hades dies. Oh yeah, I forgot I have 5 dashes. That's ridiculous. No fish there. I still haven't confirmed if there can be fish up here though.
I'm back, Mother.
Hey, there is. So now I have to check every time. That's kind of, you know, kind of annoying, but it's fine. Let's get a trout. Let's get a bass. Let's get a sea serpent.
Now.
A trout.
Call me a trout.
That's fine. Oh, she even commented. That's cute. All right. What's up, Mother?
Of everything down in that gloomy house, I miss old Cerberus the most, I think.
Makes sense.
But I miss other things as well. The lack of light was gentler on my skin, not being as cold. And Nyx and her young sons. It was all very odd, but...
Mother, in Father's bedchambers. Mind you, there's almost nothing there, just neatly sorted rows of all his samey capes. But on his nightstand is a portrait of you, wearing a regal crown of red laurels. A queen. His queen.
Zagreus wearing the same crown.
I was fitted for those garments when I first arrived. They were not my customary style. So Hades has a portrait of me still. Why would he put it back on display now?
Because he loves you.
No, he's never let anybody in his bedchambers. I broke in, don't you see? He didn't put your portrait back on display. It's always been there, ever since you left. So, Mother, why do you suppose he would do that?
Because he loves me still. Is that what you want me to say?
Have you ever loved him yourself?
All I really wanted was to leave Olympus. I didn't exactly abscond. I doubt I had much of a choice, but I went willingly. Perhaps Zeus knew how I felt, and thought he was doing me a favor. As for Hades, I grew to love him, yes. He always gave me my space.
He gave you my space.
Won't you please talk to him? Or visit Cerberus again, or Nyx? As for Olympus, surely all of you can figure something out.
I just don't know, my son. Olympus is behind me. And the underworld. I cannot imagine I would be very welcome there after all this time.
You're always welcome there.
But you are the queen.
Aww. I need to see this through. We have to win. Because apparently 10 wins is what you need for the true ending.
Yeah, you are the queen.
It does feel like we're approaching the end of this tale, perhaps.
What? Oh, hey, I didn't see you come in. Welcome back.
Bye, Hypnos.
What? Sorry, Zagreus, I have to go. Lots of assignments as of late. Too bad I can't be everywhere at once.
If you have to go so bad, why do you wait around for me?
See you out there. Achilles, something awakened in Varatha when
Oh,
I
we're
spoke
finally
the
going to speak of
words.
this?
It revealed to me a form I'd never seen, wielded by the warrior called Guan Yu, handsomely dressed, and just as you described. That's no Greek name, is it?
It is not.
No, I don't think so, lad. I don't know who this Guan Yu is, or where he's from, or even when he's from. But the Fates must have a plan for him and you. Anyway, I think my part in this is ended. Varatha served you well, no? I trusted it in life. I trust it now. Fear is for the weak.
I hope he means his part in Varatha's development, because I don't know how to find the other aspects. I'm hoping he'll have more visions, but I guess that doesn't necessarily make sense because Varatha is his spear. The other weapons are not his weapons necessarily.
Fear is for the weak.
I would love to see Guan Yu in this art style, but I don't think that's going to be the case. It'd be really cool though.
You are trapped.
Excuse me, father. I need to talk to my dog.
Cerberus is uninterested in conversing at this time.
Okay, fine. I get it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
For me, boy.
Cerberus doesn't want to talk to you. Cheers. He merely feigns concern. I cannot gift Hades once again. I feel like they're just not letting me do it. I don't know if it's because I keep winning runs in a row.
Question for you, Father. The name Kore happen to mean anything to you by any chance?
Also, it's interesting because like there's different paths in the storyline that they tell. Like you wouldn't know about Kore unless you consistently get Demeter. I guess the game would force Demeter on you more and more if you keep ignoring her to make this storyline happen, but
What? Where did you... Ah, the cold witch brought it up, did she? Never repeat that name again. Not here, nor anywhere. You hear me, boy? Know only this. The one called by that name despised it even more than I.
okay, I was gonna say, you could also just bring it up to your mom, but if she doesn't like her dead name, that's fair.
So let's see. Demeter's daughter went missing. She wound up down here. I happened. Mother left. Demeter and everyone else on Olympus apparently has no idea. That about right? Tell me what happened.
I'll tell you nothing. Keep meddling in matters that you cannot understand, and you'll incur the wrath of Olympus on all that you hold dear. And know that it is not for my sake that I'm warning you.
You can't hide the truth forever. I always meant to ask you, Orpheus, where did you learn to sing like that? Was it really Apollo himself who taught you?
You know, I haven't even thought about Apollo, the god of the sun. And I guess music and instruments too, if I remember correctly.
Oh, I learned from many different sources, Zagreus. That is, before all of my inspiration started coming from a single source. I credit my accomplishments to her, and to Apollo and the gods. And to considerable time spent practicing.
That helps.
It certainly paid off.
Did get our 1 diamond. I never know why they have the exclamation mark above them. I guess because they have a new option for me, but it doesn't always seem like it. I do kind of want to spend some of these gems, but at the same time, I could save and spend them on trading, bartering with the...
Can't you see I'm busy now with more important things than you?
Sheesh, you're not busy at all.
Do what you will with these, my good chef.
What do we got? 5 gemstones, a diamond for the trout, I'm assuming, and 6 keys, or 3 keys.
Sorted the files, gathered the feedback, updated the schedule, sent the report.
I've come for questionable
Gemstones for keys. This is just a trade back. There's no reason to do this. 5 keys for a nectar, I think we take.
I'll take it.
Just because keys are useless.
Father loved her, didn't he? Mother, I mean. Faith like that. He's just stubborn enough to hold on to the idea of her, isn't he? Though what she saw in him, I'm not sure.
Your father was different with Persephone, to some extent. He has always been as you know him, yet her lightness, it affected even him, I think. And he knows that he was better with her than without.
Sounds like a lot of pressure on Mother to fix all his failings. But it sounds as though she cared for him as well. And you and Cerberus. She said she misses you.
That's cute.
She did she?
I was gonna say, like, it's gotta be weird for Nyx being the stepmom in this situation. But maybe they were a throuple.
Could maybe use some rest.
Is it time to finally sleep? Go lie down. Let's check out the list first.
Pleasure doing business with you, Fates.
30 keys. Oh, because we finally got all the chaos boons.
I think Master Chaos just likes
10 blood for winning with the shield.
as of late.
Nice. Oh, these are also boons like that I have to take. I took all the like the prefixes, the curses, but I need to take all the actual boons, the suffixes. A lot of darkness. Got an achievement for the Master of Arms achievement. Winning with every weapon. Okay, I was gonna say 20% feels right for that. Now we can save up for more rerolls. We have a nice amount of darkness left over. I guess it is time to go to sleep. Get some more lore.
The heavy sleeping underworld prince arises, with the feeling that the brief nap he intended as a respite from the rigors of the day or night apparently was none too brief at all.
I'm late for work. Father's going to kill me.
Responsibility rejecting Zagreus strides down his father's hall, quite unconcerned about the urgency with which he is expected to behave under a set of circumstances such as this.
Also, like, if Hades really wanted Zag to do something, his room is right there.
Going as fast as I can, you hurry up.
But Hades is gone.
The door to the administrative chamber beckons just beyond the hall. The prince perchance believes that he may enter quietly, without drawing the notice of those laboring within.
You better not give me away, old man.
Oh, that's another room.
Hurry in there, lad. Talk later. Let's not keep your father waiting.
Also, is the narrator maybe his grandpa? Is it like Father Time or something? I guess his grandpa is a Titan who died.
Boy, again.
I guess there's a reason why we're not in here. Because it's just like an administrative room.
The day
There's a water cooler.
Are sheer simplicity itself, at least at first, as when the prince simply signs in to signal the commencement of his shift.
Oh, gods.
Get on with your responsibilities. Well, what is the latest explanation for your tardiness? Lost track of time admiring the courtyard view? Perhaps you were recuperating from your martial training. Achilles is not prone to holding back.
I'm sorry, Father. I just overslept. I must have overslept. How am I even supposed to know exactly when to be here? I mean, every moment, every day and night here, it's all the same.
It's not at all the same. The hue of Ixion's green light takes on an obviously lighter hue when it is time. You're an embarrassment not just to me here, boy, but to this entire operation. Now get back to work.
Obviously. I like the motivational posters as well.
Attendance records of the working shades who toil for the house need to be verified. The shades' due compensation rapidly approved. And yet the prince cannot remember all the necessary steps.
I haven't forgotten. No one told me.
There's like a motivational poster for teamwork. I can't tell if this is supposed to be Theseus. I think it's supposed to be Thanatos, but Thanatos usually has a hood on. Do I really gotta right bumper all of these?
Security reports concerning failed escape attempts from Tartarus require timely verification and official response, neither of which Prince Zagreus is fit to give.
Is Zagreus' story... Zagreus' story just a metaphor for trying to escape office work and you know, pointless drudgery?
Records of expired house contractor renovations line a desk in the administrative chamber, though the prince has absolutely no desire now to organize them alphabetically by date.
I mean, I don't even want to go through all this. I have no desire to go through this lore here.
Failing prince attempts to sort the ledgers in the fashion necessary for the proper keeping of his father's realm. I never.
Damn it.
Incorrect.
The hard-laboring shades responsible for the administration of the prince's father's realm merely look on at the prince's ill-fated attempts.
Oh, come on.
That's not correct.
The relaxation-loving prince never paid suitably enough attention to learn properly how to arrange the record bookings of the regions of his father's
They are
realm.
just keep saying the same thing over and over again. Like, Prince is lazy, doesn't know what he's doing, and he doesn't want to be here.
Doesn't make any sense.
This set of delicate responsibilities is easily achieved, at least by someone capable and trained to do the work, unlike the oft-distracted Underworld Prince.
What?
Enough, boy. Wrap it up.
Okay, I'm glad that I didn't have to go through all of that.
At last, the work-disliking prince records a summary of the results of his attempts to be of any use to the administrative needs of his grim father's house.
Okay, I'm done. So, can I go yet, Father?
You know the answer to that. What is with this gate here?
Not only were you late again, but then you also failed to perform even the simplest tasks that I had asked repeatedly that you complete. How many chances do you need at this? I am too lenient with you.
Listen, if you ask me to do a job and you do it badly enough, they won't ask you to do it again.
Too lenient? Instead of lambasting me non-stop, have you considered maybe training me some more to do this fascinating work to your satisfaction? You'll forgive me if I didn't memorize every laborious detail the last time you performed your monologue about how all this works.
Excuse me? If I'm not mistaken, you're deflecting your incompetence toward me? As though the goddess of wisdom herself has come to aid you in your time of need. I could replace you here and now with any number of simple shades hungry to work here.
Then do it.
Then why don't you? I don't want any of this. I'm not the one who drew the short lot with your brothers and got stuck here forever. Why am I having to do this senseless parchment pushing for you?
Not paper pushing, parchment pushing. That's fun.
Why are you stuck? You're not. You're fired. I was wrong to think you were prepared to take on any responsibility at all. And don't you ever invoke your uncles here again, or I'll have you cast into the lowest pits of Tartarus. Now get out of my administration and my sight.
I'll cast myself into Tartarus.
At least I can't be late for that job anymore.
That's so funny. He didn't want to do paperwork anymore, so he decided to find something new to do. A new vocation. Alright. That was a bit longer than I expected in between the runs. I guess it makes sense. It's probably going to be like that next time too. Nothing to say. So with that in mind, we should probably try to get this run going as quickly as possible.
Come, Stygius. Stygius, you're revealing your past.
Less yak and more smacking, boyo. Now come on.
What is... Oh, I could just do a zero heat run with the sword as well. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to do that, even though I want another diamond. So we went through all of these. And now we just need these 5. And maybe one day we'll get this keepsake. I'm pretty certain it's from Hades, but he won't let me give him... I'm gonna double check, even though I know the answer is no. Everyone else will accept my nectar after I I've already talked to them, so it's kind of annoying that he won't. You know what? I'm going to... Administrative privilege. That's a new one. Just get some chthonic bedding. This, I'm intrigued. What would be in there? An object that unlocks something you could do not without. Oh, okay. You cannot do without. Rerolls are fine, but I don't feel entirely necessary. Gemstone rewards is really nice, though. Just because that's something else we'll get just by playing. Man, this is tough. I want to see what's in the administrative room.
Let's go with this. Father always said if I wanted privilege access again, I'd have to earn it.
Do not touch anything again in the administrative chamber.
And then honestly, let's just spend these.
Approved. Should help make my messy chambers even messier.
That would not have been next on my list.
But it's my list.
Here you go. Think I've outgrown my other bed. Not that there's been a lot of time for sleep of late.
You do not need another blasted bed.
I do need the scroll of Aphrodite, though.
Chambers, I can have whatever wall scrolls I want.
If that is how you wish to spend your wealth.
Oh, we get some weights? Buying weights in real life and buying weights in the game. Contains a variety of frankly unplayable games. It's very silly.
How about this, contractor? I have this crippling compulsion to commission objects I am never ever going to sit on.
None shall sit beside myself and Cerberus.
That's so silly. We are unlocking more, which is kind of what I assumed would happen here. A bloodless sculpture. Oh my god, we unlocked so much more. A princely painting. A knight's painting. We're the Fury Sisters. I will never unlock all of these. I've come to terms with it already. Especially, look at the prices. I don't even want to look at that anymore. Let's see what's in here.
Never thought I'd come back here again.
The cool, purified waters of the Styx are available in limitless supply to all servants of the God of the Dead, authorized to work endlessly within the House Administrative Chamber.
The job's #1 perk. No thanks.
Oh. That's interesting. So it shows me all my attempts, period. Even when I die. The permanent record. Times used. The bow and the fists at 6 each.
All my boons.
Wow.
The administrative chamber's ever-working shades remain utterly dedicated to their thankless toil, all because of an inspiring rendition of how dedicated they ideally should be.
Everybody hang in there.
Yeah, don't hang yourself. Wow, none of the shades approved of that one. Also, when it was black and white and we were here, I was wondering if this would be blood or not. I did call it a water jug. There's definitely something here. That's kind of why I wanted to go check in. Man, we got 12 blood. I just kind of recognized that. Alright, that was kind of worth, I guess.
Appreciate your patience.
Okay, I am going to do another run. Oh, I got to renovate the room.
Should look good right there.
The armaments. It really is just a sword. Oh, it's a shield as well. Got the bed there. Or the lounge chair. The lovely photo or rendition of Aphrodite. Yeah, I would put that up in my room for sure.
Aphrodite now adorns the prince's bedchambers, perhaps to provide consolation after when next he dies.
Aphrodite herself. Wonder if I could get this signed.
That'd be funny.
The shattered weapons of the siege of Ilion are now reduced to window dressings in the prince's ever-cluttered lair.
Bronze weapons. Made crudely, but they had the right idea.
I just realized there's nunchucks there.
With its just right softness and death-themed embroidery, the new bedding of Prince Zagreus is the envy of all those who wish to rest in peace.
Already bought it. No need to sell me on it, old man.
The ever-energetic prince, alas, remains incapable of sitting still, even with such a supple, comfortable seating arrangement nestled in his chambers now.
I don't know why the start of that line read sounded like it was not the narrator.
I just prefer to stand, all right? I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Also, it doesn't look like the bed got any bigger. Okay. I will do one more run, as I was alluding to. I need to take a very quick break. I will be right back. It'll be quick. Give me 1 sec. Okay, apologies. Had to use the little Zagreus room. That coffee and tea that I drink ran right through me. Do I even have some tea left? I do. So I think we will use the sword.
Stygius, you're revealing your past.
This aspect of Zagreus could be pretty good if we get that Hades or that Hermes boon, but this is interesting, but it's pretty expensive. I kind of just want to level up the aspect of Nemesis.
Grant me the aspect of Nemesis.
Also, Nemesis. What can I see? Nemesis is in Hades too, which is interesting. This doesn't scale as much as I wanted it to. Of course, the very first level is like way more effective than the rest.
Secrets.
And now I don't want to spend the blood, 4 blood, to upgrade this again. We'll try the aspect of Nemesis. We started the game with the sword, we'll end the game with the sword. Okay. I do like using this special. And we will not use any heat here. We'll just try to beat the game with the sword. And I don't have to pressure myself into heating up just for another diamond. We just spent our diamonds, it's fine.
See that, Stygius?
Also, I forgot to change the keepsake. That's bad. Oh well.
Let's see what I can do with this sword.
What is thrust? Oh, every third attack is the thrust. Deals 200% damage, has 40% crit chance. Your special hits twice, no longer knocks foes back. Or Shadow Slash, your attack deals 200% damage from striking foes from behind. Probably double Nova. I don't really care about knockback, so that's not a downside.
That's a blade. Who keeps fixing that?
We did rank up the Feather Duster.
I can take it.
I'm imagining it's probably 5%.
Father and his brothers, when they sealed the Titans in the darkest reaches of this world, that was the last they saw of me as well. You were dissimilar from them, and I feel safe communicating thus with you.
I do think Chaos is probably Zagreus' great-grandparent. None of these are what we like are fated choices. Probably not going to dash strike because I want to open up fights with specials. This is interesting, but not that interesting. Always take HP for better or for worse. And speaking of, we'll take the darkness because that is also HP. It is minor HP, but is HP nonetheless. The sword looks cool, that's for sure. I wonder if a Nemesis will be using that sword in Hades 2. I don't remember her design.
Get out.
We do basically one-shot these witches with our special, which is nice. Again, I'm pretty disappointed that I didn't change my keepsake. I was kind of rushing it. Like I said, I do kind of have a bit of a hard out at 4 p.m. my time. It is that's an hour and a half from now. And I imagine that this run is not going to take too long, but there's probably going to be a lot of lore and whatnot afterwards. Wait, I just took trap damage there. Can I? Oh, look at that. You can start up the animation on the special and then dash in. That's crazy. I did that by accident there.
Ah, my favorite underworld death dealer. I so look forward to the pain you shall inflict this time around.
Attack inflicts doom. Is not the most interesting, but it is a fated choice, so I think we take it. It is epic, so it can't be too bad. More darkness. They really just want to keep giving me the darkness there. Got some HP from that keepsake that we got. The Feather Duster from Dusa.
All mine.
Cannot go down there. We got a challenge room for Demeter. Probably take this HP. I imagine this is going to be that upgraded witch fight. Nope, it's a Doomstone.
It's Demeter.
I do have a nectar.
The mark of chaos is upon you, isn't it? A force older than I. Yet one which you ought not trust so readily. No rhyme or reason to that one at all.
Probably take Mistral Dash. Give us our first, actually we do have a chance at a pretty regular, consistent is the word I was looking for, method of breaking enemies now.
Hit the spot.
Save our money. Get HP container. I'm assuming that Doom does not stack upon itself. And I also assume that I'm not refreshing it when I hit them twice in a row. You know, I'm curious. What happens if I re-roll the shot? Unalterable. Okay. Let's re-roll the money then.
I have a better idea.
Go for the palm fruit. Just double checking. I really should just be doing this. Should just be kind of rushing through this, considering what I've been mentioning.
Chamber. Delicious.
9 damage or 30 damage. The 30 damage, the problem with that is it doesn't, after a brief moment. I mean, it is going to get afflicted. Let's just do that. It'll add up over time for sure. Challenge room for some darkness, or we can go visit Sisyphus for the first time in a while. Let's just go to Sisyphus. He'll give us money or something. It's been a while since we talked to him.
Hello, sir.
Prince, you've been gone for quite a while. Why, I heard tell you made it all the way outside, and I believed it for a while there. Yet here you are. What happened, might I ask?
I made it out of here indeed, sir. I always said that I was leaving, but turns out there was good reason for me to come back. Not the least of which is visiting my friends from time to time.
Well, I am certainly delighted to hear that, so long as you achieved what you set out to do. But what brings you back again this way? More than a social visit, I presume?
You're right. I'm back because I'm leaving once again. Something I have to do if I get up there. Though I should be back before long either way, I guess.
Going to try and make it out of here again and again, is it? Well, they say repetition is the key to mastery, Prince said. Now here, I'll send you on your way.
Something tells me Sisyphus knows something about repetition. Don't care about darkness too much. I also don't care about money. You know what? Just take the darkness.
I got you
It is 62. Not great. Not terrible. Love to see nectar, because that is a palm fruit now, or a palm slice, particularly. That Doom is adding up. I can kind of just do that, which is cool. It does change my playstyle. I have to be aware. But it's cool.
Someone's going to enjoy this.
Curse of Agony. What is that? Oh, that's, again, the Doom damage. Okay, that's cool. It's interesting that he said someone's going to enjoy that when I picked up the palm fruit. Does that mean that the palm goes directly to the god that they are upgrading? Man, I really want one more dollar. Or one, I guess I needed more than that. I meant one more pot to break. Let's go with potential hangover damage, I think, over Hermes. Actually, let's go with Strong Drink. Using a fountain restores all HP and gives you bonus damage, because that's going to add up. There are at least 4 guaranteed fountains, so 16% extra damage.
Tell me something, Zag, because I'm curious. Do your Olympian relatives know the real reason you've been trying to escape?
I'll get around to that in due time. Their family. They'll understand, no doubt.
You're in over your head, you idiot. You'll fray what bonds are left between Lord Hades and those ingrates on Olympus.
We already phased her, that's nice.
Requesting backup now.
That was the easiest fight. My damage is actually way higher than I thought it would be. That Doom adds up real fast.
Be seeing you around.
Not to mention the break. Doom plus break is also kind of crazy to think about. 40% extra damage on the Doom, and the Doom's doing like 150. So. Okay, switch to Keepsake, because we don't need this friggin' Feather Duster.
Don't mind me, Father. Should I change things up?
Let's try to upgrade the Doom even more. I think we buy this Centaur Soul. You don't see it very often in the shop.
Do I still need these?
And yeah, we should not get rid of these boons.
Next floor.
The Strong Drink isn't the most effective right now, but it will add up eventually. If we find even one more extra fountain, then it'll be even more worth it. It'll be a 20% damage increase. Alright, Hermes is back. Let's go say hi to him. Usually I don't value Doom as a break opportunity, but because it's on my attack, I am using my attack so often that it just kind of will naturally occur. I just let the Doom do the work there. What is our relationship with Hermes? Once again, let's bring him to 5.
I never could have come this far this quickly had it not been for your tireless support, Lord Hermes, sir. I'm in your debt.
You know, cuz, I gotta say I had a few concerns when we first met, your father being who he is and all, but you're alright.
Yeah, you're okay too.
Message from Olympus for you, boss. It says, it sure is nice up here upon this mountain, not having to escape the underworld. Come join us soon, won't you?
I'll consider it. No upgraded here. Specialist faster might be okay. I think we do that.
Faster than ever.
HP or Ares. I think this is the same situation as last time where we take Ares. I just stood in lava. Our HP is already good enough for the moment. Being at over 200 in Asphodel is nice.
Heads up.
We did get hurt quite a bit there.
In the name of Hades.
Special inflicts Doom. After slaying a foe, your next attack or special deals more damage. The only problem I see with this is I don't think Doom stacks upon itself. So I probably want something else on my special. And because special hits twice, I want something that'll increase the damage of that. After using Death Defiance, deal more damage. That's only going to help versus Hades, per usual. So I guess we take Battle Rage, because that's just going to consistently help. And it even helps in the Hades fight as well. Because I will destroy orbs, and he has some ads. Not the best of choices, but it'll do for now. We go see Eurydice.
Come in.
I probably should be giving my nectar to these people.
I promise not to bother you with this each time, but you should know your husband's shattered by what happened with the two of you. He's genuinely sorry, and he loves you very deeply still, I'm sure of it.
Are they still married?
And what am I supposed to do with that, Your Royal Majesty?
I don't know yet. Though you know what? You shouldn't take my word for it. You should take his.
Don't think I'll be running into him anytime soon, from what I understand. But you're the Hades kid. You want to pull some strings on our behalf? Go right ahead, I guess. But I won't hold my breath. Even if I could.
So you're saying there's a chance. Trying to think about how many boons we have. If it hits any of these two with the ambrosia, that'll actually be pretty disappointing. But if it hits any of the others, that'll be huge. Refreshing nectar is like worth less and less as the game goes on, especially because I upgraded the mirror so much. Palm porridge is nice, but it's good when you have a bunch of upgraded boons, and I don't have too many. Let's just try the ambrosia.
Coming right up.
Okay, so we got the heroic upgrade on the dash, which is nice, and then a rare upgrade on the special, which is also okay. I did say I kind of probably should give her nectar because it's harder to find her, but oh well. You know, the more I'm thinking about that, the more I'm like, I definitely should have. Oh well, it's fine.
If I join the fray, witches.
Some weapons are pretty good in this fight. Like this sword spamming the special is breaking the orbs that they use, so that's nice. I am taking damage, but it works out.
No hard feelings. In the name of Hades.
None of these are too intriguing. I guess this can be considered an extra source of doom almost, but I don't know if I'll ever actually do that. Like, it'll work versus Hades and other bosses, I suppose. But also, my only source of chill is the dash. I don't like the crystal beam. So I guess I take Killing Freeze. That'll work sometimes.
Next island.
Oh, we got a fountain.
That's a relief. In the name of Hades.
Your doom effect deals more damage when applied multiple times. That's huge. That's actually what we want. Urge to kill is good. I would prefer if it was rare or better, though.
More bloodless?
They're not called skeletons, they're called bloodless. I like just leaving these dudes after hitting them once. I actually am doing crazy damage with the Doom now.
Stay dead.
Did I not kill this one? I didn't. I threw the orb at it, but it didn't hit. I don't like how these dudes just jump around. I guess they're wave makers. We don't really need to take that, but I guess we do anyway. We'll get more money out of it at the very least. And usually this goes by pretty quickly. Kind of by design.
Useless.
I can't. Mine now.
Chopper palm.
What's on offer?
I'm just gonna do the palm here. These palms aren't doing too much for us because, well, I guess actually it does now that we have a reason to stack Doom on an enemy.
Delicious.
How does the Doom stack work? Bonus damage per stack. So it doesn't actually scale if I were to take this. Let's try Battle Rage, I guess. It'll help a little bit during this fight, because I'm pretty sure each head is considered a kill once you take it down.
Hydra, I feel like we're just not getting through to one another here.
Kinda got lucky with the spawns there, was able to take out 2 at once just by being in that area. That Doom actually is adding up a lot. It's kind of crazy. Hello, Dragon Appendix. I should try Merciful End if I like Doom. Honestly, this is the first run in a while that I've been using Doom. So, I'll definitely consider it. Usually I find Ares pretty rare, and I like having the other attack boosting boons. The ones that increase, like, scale your percentage attack power, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So normally I kind of snub Ares a little bit. Let's take the Owl Pendant, see if we can get the Athena call, just to make this run even easier. But yeah, I'm just kind of trying to get my 10th win right now, and I'm pretty confident in my ability to take out Hades. The move would be Athena special plus dash, yeah. Yeah, for sure. I already have 2 sources of curses. I'm also just taking the keepsakes because I need to use them all once for the faded list. And I figure Athena's pretty much always good. Athena's dash is always great. And scaling up the damage with on my special would also be excellent. Boost percent is nice, but can scale or fall off late game. Yeah, I can see that. I like having it because then you can get stuff like this, which also increases the damage. This is tough. This is like all attacks as long as you're behind them. I'll take the Shadow Slash. I don't value backstab too much usually, but I probably should value it more.
Something to remember, fishies.
I think both of those choices would be fine. Oh, I don't think I've ever gotten a clam. HP over money. We're doing fine on money. Also doing fine on HP, but can always get more.
Look who. Must be the last of them. Night.
damage sources add independently. Yeah, that makes sense. 200% base attack damage. That does sound nice. Oh, this is a tough choice. If I had 25 more obols, I would definitely go to Charon, no question. I think I'm just going to take the HP just because it's going to simplify the run even more. Basically guaranteeing my win. I am currently on like a 6-win streak. That said, obviously, as you can tell, I'm not using too much heat. I still need to get the blood victory on the sword here, so... Hence why. I like having $300. I am rich, for sure. But I like being able to buy out the shop if I'm going to go to the shop. I don't think there was a wrong choice there.
That's better.
I'll visit Charon again in future, unquestionably.
Remain exactly where you are.
Oops. Getting caught behind the Phoenix statue. I am getting a little sloppy. It is one of those situations where you feel super powerful, so you're kind of just spamming buttons and not thinking about dodging as much as you should.
Damnable fools.
Favorite aspect? It's tough to say because I'm still so new. Oh, I didn't get the palm slice out of that. I guess that makes sense though. But I like the bow a lot, so I like the bow that once you shoot, it locks on to enemies and then you can special them. I am rich, as mentioned, so definitely not taking that money.
The gods want me to pick
this is a kind of a tough choice. Let's go with Demeter first. And then I'll take Ravenous Will here. Special is nice, but I like Ravenous Will. I like to spam the cast button.
Me given the choice. I thought I had you sorted, man,
But yeah, I still don't know too much about all the aspects yet, so still kind of learning about that.
Didn't have much choice.
I had a really nice dodge chance move speed aspect or run on the fists with Zagreus' aspect. But also that second aspect seems really cool as well, so yeah. I'm still kind of informing my opinions as I go. Oh, I didn't even see ya. I am taking damage, and that's why I'm getting the HP, because I like feel powerful enough that I kind of just take hits. Yeah, Demeter sucks. Yeah, I'm quickly learning which ones you don't want to piss off. And Dionysus is quick to forget. I could use more nectar. This isn't amazing, but and it gave us upgrade battle rage as well. Do I buy the Hydrolite? I am rich. I'll buy the Hydrolite just to play it safe. And here is our Athena room we're looking for. Hey, Asterius.
Short one for further battle.
Yeah.
Short one? That's a low blow, sir. I thought you were the big honorable type.
You mock my sense of honor. Common tactic. Now prepare.
This will be the true test of how much damage I'm dealing. The backstab will probably add up quite a bit versus this dude as well. I would say the damage level seems pretty good.
Stand down. I concede.
Pretty simple. backstab damage did indeed add up. I feel pretty confident with that choice. I guess I could have given her a drink there.
Truly visit you before. He tends to seek out revelry, not conflict. I'm pleased to know he's making himself useful here.
This is a tough one. Do I take the aid or take the special? The special hits twice, so it's like double the chance of deflecting and also double special damage. I'll probably take the Divine Flourish here. The aid is, of course, really good, of course. Of course. But it is what it is. It's fine. I want to upgrade my special. Now I can one-shot the souls with it as well. These dudes up here were just getting hit by the arrows repeatedly. Already getting some deflects in, which is nice. And also, I need to use my special to do my combo properly using this aspect, so... Seems like a bit more justification for taking it. Ares or HP. I think we take Ares this time. Seems wise. It is one of those situations where my HP is already kind of going out of control. Hello, Than.
Not a word of this to anyone. Let's go.
Yeah.
What say we get things started?
Sounds good.
I do wish it was a little clearer when I deflect an orb, if it's mine or not, because sometimes it's just hard to keep track of all that. Sometimes, like, the orb does change color, but then when it splits up like that, it doesn't indicate. The ideal combo is special 2x dash strike, yeah. Or 2x special dash strike. I like having the cast on enemies. Just for that extra damage. After you take damage, inflict doom. After using Death Defiance, deal more damage. Whatever. I'm probably gonna die versus Hades, so I'll just take Blood Frenzy. It's obviously not a great choice, but it's fine enough. Oh, I gotta collect the reward. Give me that heart. Also, you gotta give me something too, right? Oh, that was the reward.
What's for sale?
We are rich. I probably should have looked to see. Oh, we'll still have $300. It's a palm. Let's upgrade the Divine Flourish, since it's level 1. And there's the shop we've been looking for. We buy it out, I assume.
Always a pleasure, Charon.
Stubborn roots, man. This is kind of tricky. I guess maybe I'll just take the Demeter Aid here. You know what? I don't like the Crystal Beam. None of these I'm, like, particularly interested in. I'm just gonna take Demeter's Aid. It'd be nice to get an aid going. And then we can hope for... I don't even know. On the cast there.
Rematch?
Last time I fought these guys, it was super easy.
At last. Come, Mysterious. Let's vanquish this blackguard.
Stubborn Roots is free 400 gold. Oh, just taking some bad damage. I ain't going nowhere. Actually, I am leaving Elysium.
You're next.
Lady Aphrodite, I invoke your aid.
Definitely not the cleanest of fights, but he says as he gets hit once more.
That'll teach him.
Good enough.
Again, my shade.
We're also going to get some damage upgrade here, thanks to the strong drink. I'm just kind of swapping through these so I can use them once each. Maybe I want the crush shot. That seems like a choice that I could make. Again, at 0 heat, it kind of feels a little negligible as to what I take here. I'm confident enough that I'm going to beat this. There's no way Hades kills me 3 times. But maybe that overconfidence is what gets me killed. Who knows? What do we got down there? Another Athena boon. Could buy some blood, probably. Or maybe, I guess. Let's start with the money. Why not? I guess I wanted to see Aphrodite. But again, with how powerful this run is, I might end up just doing every single path down here anyway.
Another one of those gigantic satyrs.
Oh, that's not a good start. Get poisoned immediately. Yet again.
Excellent. Hope this can get me out of here.
Stack up the money. Just gonna go for the challenge pass first. I had a feeling the Doom would be enough to take them out at the end there. Just getting myself bit by rats because I'm not trying as hard as it should be. What else is new? Hey, there's the sack.
Already. Ah, good. It's still fresh.
None of these are that interesting. Obviously, rare crop is just bad. So I'll get nourished soul, I suppose. Get our damage up from the fountain. I believe that's 20% extra damage now on the strong drink. And then maybe we'll get crush shot from Aphrodite here. Which seems like a good idea. Because I am melee and I be spamming the cast. And it's another source of curse, which gives us more break. I was wondering if that would kill or not. What's in the well?
Do that.
We did just heal. I mean, none of these feel all that important to me. You know what? Let's risk it. I have a lot of HP. And therefore I can just buy this out. Whatever. I like that I poisoned them. That's fun. I got poisoned. What am I at with Aphrodite? Let's give her a nectar.
Aphrodite, you must have more worshippers and suitors than all your kin upon Olympus combined. I may not fall exactly into either category, though I hope you know my gratitude for all you've done for me is true.
You know, dearest, I am more worshipped than perhaps anybody else upon Olympus. You'd think getting such praise would roll right off my back by now, but no. I love receiving it, especially from you.
She loves love. Try keeping your cast out. Yeah, Ravenous Will is really nice.
Oh, what is going on down there, dearest? I thought for certain you would make it out, but seems that nasty place has kept you grounded, hasn't it? But don't despair, and you take heart, won't you?
There's the crush shot. I keep not taking life affirmation. And I'm gonna not take it again.
My heart is full.
Yeah, I'm just gonna clear all these paths. Just for funsies. I do have to go after this run, so... Got a bit of time for my hard outs that I have. I gotta do something after the stream, so... I think Crush Shot helps me get my casts out as well. That said, it also makes the casts come to me faster, so... A little bit of both.
Surprise.
I'm poisoned! I'm poisoned! Every time. I hate these big rats, man.
Almost finished with these.
They might actually be my least favorite enemy in the game. This is a bit of a messy room. That was like probably one of the worst casts I could have done for the call there.
Hello there, Dionysus.
What are you at? I can give you another drink.
Lord Dionysus, mate. You must have no shortage of supreme vintage at your disposal, but this one's from me.
Why, Zach, how positively thoughtful, man. I mean, I love it. Positively love this stuff. And I am very moved that you would think of me for it. Let me tell you something, Zag. I know your dad. He's got to be a real handful. I relate to that. You understand me, mate? So you get out of there and you'll be more than welcome here with us.
After party's nice, but I don't want to worry about that. Like, I shouldn't be below that threshold for these rooms anyway. Positive outlook will help versus Hades. It might even mean I don't die at all versus him. Oh, there was money there I just left on the table. That's bad.
I can leave or explore more tunnels.
Whatever. Playing a little quickly. Like I said, I gotta get out of here after this stream, so... He says as he continues extending the run, making it longer for pretty much no reason. Mostly because it's fun, let's be real. This game's pretty good, turns out. Turns out Supergiant Games, they make good stuff. I probably wouldn't have had enough to buy the blood anyway. Ow. Once again, playing sloppy because I feel powerful. It's getting me hurt a lot. And we're done. We're out of here. Let's skedaddle. What do we want here?
Just what I need.
I give to you this token of respect, buried though it must have been within the boatman's hoard.
Bonus doom damage seems nice. Urge to kill is good. Let's take impending doom.
Communicate with Charon from Olympus, but he is amenable to certain trades and seems unfettered by your father's influence.
Bonus backstab damage, another curse. I don't really think I need another curse. I'll just take bronze skin and continue this idea that I'm not going to die to Hades at all. The potential is there. I could be increasing the doom damage this time. Definitely not the dash. It's these two for sure. They both seem good. I think the special is setting up my attack, so I'll go with the doom attack. Good chat. Ooh, fishing hole. Take a moment of silence. Moment of self-reflection as you fish.
Right there. It's a gup.
Got a gup. All right. A little hurt going into the fight.
Fight me, would you?
But it's fine.
Vigilant Cerberus decides to look the other way this once.
I can go. I'm leaving, Father.
Honestly, if I get through this fight without dying, I'll be really impressed with myself. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die, but I'll try my hardest. That said, I do kind of have the build where I'm playing sloppy. That's usually how this goes. I try hard when the build is lacking. But this will be the 10th win.
I have done virtually everything within my power to prevent this. All of it. For nothing. The Fates were not content to saddle me within the earth. They mock me still.
Maybe they just think you're in the wrong. And that you're an obstinate, overbearing, and miserable excuse for a husband and father.
Tell me how you really
Instead of
feel.
trying to fix the problems you caused, since you're so unwilling to do it yourself.
You're right. I was unwilling. I made my choices in all this. I loved her, yes. I loved her terribly. But now, it seems I'm merely delaying the inevitable. Go then. Go to her. But should harm befall her, I shall bring my worst wrath upon whomever is to blame, including you.
Wait, he's saying go to her. He's still gonna fight me, right?
What? You're letting me go just like that? You're just afraid of getting struck down again. You're serious?
I want to fight him.
Go. Before I reconsider.
Really? I spent so long like thinking like, oh, how is this gonna go versus Hades? Let's take this boon, it'll help versus Hades. And he's like, nah. I see you, Pops. Wow. Alright, that's a little anticlimactic, just a tad. Maybe there's something else going on over here.
Goodbye, Father.
I do know the 10th win is considered like the true ending or something. Back in Greece once more. Entry complete, even. That's so funny. I guess I won't die versus Hades. I did it. I'm so good at this. You know, maybe I should have taken a very high heat level coming in here.
Welcome back, my son.
Mother?
That's so funny. She pack up her bags?
Mother, wait. What is all this?
Oh, Zagreus, I almost missed you. Truthfully, I hoped that I could make it a surprise.
Make what a surprise?
My arrival. I'm going. To your home. To Cerberus. Nyx. Your father.
You're... really? Mother, you're serious?
I am. Now, if you could just help me pack up my remaining things. Only a few loose odds I'm bringing, just in case. If we hurry, maybe you could join me. Rather than return the customary way. Not something a mother ever wants to see.
Join you? But wait, how are you going to get back? I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Just so happens I know somebody who can give us a ride.
Old friendly Karen. He tips his hat.
Doubtless he has pressing matters to attend to. So let's not keep him waiting any longer, son. Come on, then.
I did not expect it to just go this way.
I'm still alive. But how?
Is it the source of Charon's boat?
You're on the River Styx. No longer in the mortal realm entirely.
Okay.
I can't believe that this is happening.
I know. My heart is racing. Nothing like a river journey to remind oneself that there's no turning back.
Seriously. Though even after all of this, it's like we only just met. I have so many questions for you still.
We'll have plenty of time for them, I think. For now, best we keep quiet. Pretend we're just a couple of dead souls on their final voyage.
Finally get a ride on the River Styx on Karen's boat here. We get the credits now? Is that what's gonna happen? I kind of find it funny that they're not speaking.
Wait, isn't this Eurydice and Orpheus?
I didn't even really finish their storyline.
Snow everywhere. Mother.
Wow, we got the credit roll. And of course, we have an ending song with the lyrics as customary by Supergiant Games. I was even speaking earlier in one of the Discords I'm in that I love when they have like an impactful song at the end of the game. Pyre did that very well. I can hardly listen to Pyre's soundtrack without getting a little emotional. It's kind of funny that they're singing together, yet I actually haven't resolved their storyline. So she's just gonna hang out in the house now? I kind of didn't expect that either. There's got to be motivation for Zagreus to keep continuing doing runs. Logan Cunningham. Hades, Poseidon, Achilles, Charon, Asterius, and the Storyteller. Oh, Darren Korb is Zagreus and Skelly. That's what I mixed it up. I mixed those two up. Darren Korb is the guy who makes the music. I knew Logan Cunningham did a lot of voices. Logan's like crazy voice actor. Bastion, Transistor, Empire, he did a great job. And there's Darren Korb on the music. I was waiting for these credits. I had to know some of the voice acting for sure, specifically what Logan voiced. I totally forgot that Darren did voices for this. I remember it being kind of a big deal. Because I think Darren's voice was actually used as placeholder for Zagreus, and then everyone just grew to love it. I believe that was the story. Jeff Keighley. Danny O'Dwyer. I gotta watch that, the no-clip video. No-clip videos, in fact. I guess they probably are talking to each other, but we don't actually see it. Oh, we're just gonna go down the waterfall? Okay. Or sorry, the bloodfall.
We're here.
We're here.
I was wondering if this platform would be of use other than fishing.
This is embarrassing, but I don't know the way to get back in. Except, you know, the customary way.
That's funny.
That's quite all right. I do. In the name of Persephone the Queen, open the gates!
The Queen of the Dead. There was like a noise of the door unlocking when we came into this room.
I spent many days tending this garden. Or nights? Quite difficult to tell the time here. But it's held on longer than I would have expected.
Cerberus.
Cerberus?
The best boy. The best boys?
Persephone.
Cerberus. I missed you so. And dutiful as ever, aren't you?
I'm sorry. Know that I am sorry.
Ooh, a new drawing from Hades. We've never seen him apologetic like this, obviously.
Hades. You look tired. Though I am not the only one you ought to be apologizing to.
Yeah, Dad.
I know. I know why. Why have you returned? If Olympus, if your mother discovers what happened, not even Zeus, not even he could stop what would transpire here.
Oh, I have a thought or two about how we can settle that. Though I shall need for you and Zagreus to cooperate with me on a solution. Or, if you'd rather, I could just return the way I came.
A solution? What, do you intend to have them over for ambrosia? Not even you can fix a broken family, Persephone.
Honestly, I thought that's kind of how it would go. We would have a big party over ambrosia.
You're right, Hades. I can't. Certainly not by myself. So are you going to help me or what?
I would do anything that you would ask of me.
Then first, talk to your son.
Hello.
Zagreus, you have already met Persephone, our queen. I expect for you to show deference to her at all times.
Wow, Father, you called me by my name. What is this strange sensation that I feel? Perhaps it's this deference of which you speak.
Oh, stop it, both of you! Don't make me regret this, Hades. Speak honestly with him. About yourself, not me. Go on.
Yes, Zagreus. I know there have been times when I've let my mood reflect on you. I showed very little patience. Questioned your judgment, often when my own was flawed. Thus, I apologize to you, my son. I have no excuses, and I ask no forgiveness.
What about the part where you lied to me about Mother? Do you apologize for that? Your foul moods and venting them on me. I've long since come to expect that from you, and I resented you for it. But I always thought you're honest.
Your mother did not come here willingly when we originally met. When she left, believing you were stillborn, her decision was final. I believed that she was better off without the lot of us, Olympus included. Deceiving both of you. It tore against my being, but it needed to be done.
Well, you didn't need to vent all that inner turmoil onto me throughout my life. Though, I think I understand. I only wish I could have understood sooner. So, what now?
That's a good question.
I've grown so used to ransacking your domain, I think I'm really going to miss it.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that.
About that. Your ransacking revealed many flaws in our security. The types that never get into reports. Our reputation rides on there being no escape from here. Would you keep trying to break free?
Very silly.
Not for my sake, but for this realm. For the Queen.
Sure, I guess I could do that.
Zagreus, if you keep fighting out of here, it shall help keep appearances that everything is as it always was.
Huh.
Question, Father. Let's say I accept. When next I reach the surface, is it still going to be you waiting up there?
Ah, boy. If you think for an instant that I shall go easier on you because of this, you'll soon learn otherwise.
He's gonna be taking out the extreme measures.
So I just battle to the surface and repeatedly kill my own father then?
Sounds like a good time to me.
You have it half correct.
Perhaps you'll also tend to my little cottage while you're in the area. The garden doesn't take much care at all. I'd like to keep the place in decent shape, in case I cannot suffer this for long.
I was gonna say, like, why would you go back to her shack? But sure, that's a reason.
Well, I guess I'll see what I can do.
I guess.
Just do the best you can. And clearly I've work to do as well. We have a lot of it ahead of us, I'd say. So, shall we get started then?
The family secret achievement.
Thus
Aww.
Hades, feared ruler of the dead.
This is a really cute photo. Or I guess picture, it's not a photo.
The queen. And
portrait.
With their firstborn son, Prince Zagreus, they would go on to reign eternally beneath the earth, in relative harmony.
She got her crown back.
Marked an occasion of enthusiastic joy, so much as possible in that dark, gloom-filled realm of the dead.
The dogs look so good.
And even after all this time, Olympus never did discover what transpired there, in the underworld.
Maybe until Hades 2? Question mark.
After all this time, it's only been a few days. But it's been good. Mother and father are back together, made some new friends, got this fancy painting. Easy. All is well in the underworld.
Is it? What is this? Queen returned. Dang. Okay. Sure.
I can't entirely get used to seeing us together like this.
Yeah, this is really cute. That's fun. She got her little satchel belongings here. so I could just go into Dad's room anytime. Well, I gotta talk to the people before I can end this stream.
Prince, so is it really true that you're staying and that you'll be working here officially, I guess?
Well, when you put it that way, yes, I guess it is. We're going to try and make it work like this for now.
Well, you know what that means, don't you? We're official co-workers now. Isn't that so exciting? We can share our latest learnings, compare notes about the challenges we're up against, run into one another in the hall.
Alright, calm down.
Do so. We've been doing everything you said this entire time.
But it is not the same. The entire feel of it's completely different now. You'll see. So, okay, bye!
Yeah, bye. See ya.
Bye.
The Queen is back. You did it, lad. You must have lots of catching up to do. Or patching up. And I'm to understand that your escape attempts, they are officially approved, isn't that so?
That's so indeed, sir. Especially for now, at least. I'm going to keep on fighting to the surface. Helps me to vent a bit, and like Hypno says, it makes the underworld a better place. Though indirectly, I suppose.
Does Hypno say that?
Well, then I look forward to working with you in a more formal capacity. And it is my sincerest hope that you, your mother, and your father learn to get on better with each other now.
Thank you. It's mine as well.
So between us, all you're attempting to break out of here, over and over, you're now authorized to keep that up? Exposing weaknesses in underworld security, huh?
Something like that. I guess I've gotten pretty decent about escaping from a place that's known for being inescapable. Lets me keep in touch with the other side of the family. Work with you from time to time.
I have to say, I never thought I'd hear you talking about looking forward to working, Zag. You feeling all right? Spending too much time on the surface, maybe?
Oh, I'm feeling fine. I never thought I was much good at anything, but if my fated purpose is to be a master of frustrating father's efforts to make everything strictly perfect, I think I'm okay with that.
Well then, I'll be looking forward to working with you in a more official capacity, even if we're still supposed to keep it all under wraps, for sake of appearances. See you out there.
Bye, Than.
That's fun. And he's gone. Just want to check in here. I doubt there's much. I want to see what this gate does.
Within the recesses of the administrative chamber lies the eldest sigil of the Master's House, a symbol of the fate-given authority to rule beneath the earth, and means by which to travel the entirety of all that dark domain.
Could never get that blasted thing to work for me.
You probably need to contract something for that, I have to imagine.
Hey, did you see? The Queen's come back. Though did she ever take her sweet time?
Hey, watch it, Hypnos. That's my mother you're talking about.
What, really? Huh. So then your mom doesn't spend any time with you either. We've got something in common.
Ooh, that feels bad, man.
We don't.
Dang. Zagreus doesn't like him as much as I don't. Kinda didn't expect her to be here. I gotta give her a drink, right?
Mother, was it always custom in Father's house to secretly give nectar to those you care about? I guess it also could have been a thing on Olympus. Look, I wanted you to have this. I'm so glad I found you.
Oh, Zagreus, you're so thoughtful.
New
truly.
art.
Your father never permitted nectar out in the open, so I'd practically forgotten its savor. Though, just a moment. I have something for you, too.
She has the final keepsake. That makes sense. Also, she looks good. That's a cute little drawing again. A palm blossom.
How has it been for you so far, Mother? Reacclimating to all this? You said before it was a struggle. Must be very strange being back. Being in darkness all the time.
You know, I think it's gone all right so far. Thank you for asking, son. Everyone has been quite welcoming. The darkness is a pleasant change of pace. And while the stress can be a little difficult to move in, I quite like it.
That's good to hear. I have to admit I was a little worried you'd be desperate to return to your cottage by now. This place can be a little much.
I'm sure it can. And I do miss my little cottage here and there, but I think I'm through running away. There may be times when it is necessary, of course. But no matter how far you run, it doesn't make your problems go away. You taught me that, you know?
I like how she has bloodstone earrings.
I did, but I tried desperately to run away myself. Oh.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Indeed.
You hung the painting where I asked.
Yes.
Okay, but first I gotta talk to the dog.
You, boy. Never seen you quite so perky, relatively speaking, of course. Big tough guy like yourself. You must have missed Mother just as much as she missed you. Well, you've got plenty of time for catching up on things now.
The monstrous triple-headed beast of Hades would perhaps be overcome with pure emotion by the joyous circumstances, were he only capable of this.
How dare you, sir? More pets are certainly in order here.
Can I finally give my last nectar to Hades? Because I've been saving it. I've been saving one to give to him. I cannot.
Greetings, Father. So, I can just head on out there again whenever I want. Don't need to stick to any rigid schedule.
Your unpredictability is one of your assets. Our defenses must always be on guard. So yes, go about your business as you best see fit.
And the Olympians are going to keep helping me, thinking I'm trying to get away from you to them. We can't keep this up with them forever, you know.
I do. Your mother, the Queen, is working on that.
Well, they didn't quite tie up the story in one big bow as much as I was hoping for. Because we're still deceiving the Olympians, but...
What am I, composed entirely of gemstones?
Yeah, some of these are getting real expensive. Shortcut Great Hall. Adds a discreet new western entrance to the lounge. Intriguing. I guess with new sources of diamond, or new ways to spend diamonds, rather, is nice.
Should visit the head chef.
Just so I understand. Breaking through everything in your path, taking resources from your father's realm, trying to get through me. All officially part of the job description.
There's still an epilogue? Okay, that's good to know. I kind of figured there had to be, but...
Before you ask, I'm not doing it for him.
I figured it would be after 10 wins, so...
I didn't think you'd have it in you to leave this place for good. But I didn't think you'd take responsibility for anything either. Anyway, we'll just have to kill each other more officially, I guess.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Official, all right. Some water-dwelling beast for you, good chef.
They're looking to make it official.
Till next time.
They didn't give me a diamond for... Oh, I guess I didn't go fishing on in Greece.
What's in stock?
Nothing too interesting there.
Cerberus in the spotlight.
Ah. Persephone, the queen. She has returned. I scarce believe it, child. You have brought her back. To all of us.
Now he has two moms.
I scarce believe it too. What happens now? Pick up the pieces and begin again.
Together, let us find out.
The garden's always open now.
Yeah, I had a feeling that garden was down here.
The garden of Persephone the Queen, off limits to the prince throughout his life, now is laid bare to him at last in all its splendor.
Not like Mother's cottage, but not bad.
Yeah, I kind of figured you wouldn't be able to exit that way. Nothing going on in here. Nothing to spend my darkness on unless I swap these things, and I probably will, but I'm not going to worry about that right now.
There he is.
Gotta say hi to my best friend Skelly.
So Mama's back in town from what I hear, boyo. It's awful nice knowing I trained you well.
Yes, it was all because of you.
You must mean the Queen, and evidently you're aware of our relationship. You keep that quiet, understand, Skelly?
Ah, and thus the pupil trains the master for a change. I hear you, pal. Your secret's safe with me.
It better be.
They want me using the gun. Well,
In addition to the old collection.
After every 6 encounters, gain a palm. I'm sure that, yeah, it's a palm slice. But still, that's crazy. That's kind of absurd, honestly. Is he gonna say anything when I look out here?
Just need to get from here across all that.
Okay, nothing new. I think that means I gotta end the stream now, because I need to do some dinner. I also, like I said, have some prior obligations. But yes, this was a lot of fun. I had a feeling this ending bit would take quite a while for me to get through all of the all the new lore. I'm gonna look into that epilogue for sure. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna play Hades. Like I think what I'm gonna do is put this on like a roguelite rotation. Excuse me. I do like playing roguelite games a lot, but I kind of just wanted to get my 10 wins and see how this goes. I do have access to Hades too, so I might play that eventually, but I also like letting early access games simmer and let the devs cook, you know? Love Supergiant games. Pyre's one of my favorite games of all time. And Hades, I think lived up to the expectations. I knew it was a really good game. I just, I let it simmer a little too long. I played it during early access and then didn't play it after it launched. But here I am. So yes, like I said, I will look into the epilogue, see what that entails. And I will almost certainly stream more Hades in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed. This is a very fun game, as mentioned. I enjoyed streaming it. But that's it for now. So see ya. Thanks for watching. Also, subscribe if you haven't. I would appreciate that. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.